Hello, everybody. It's your girl, DAZZLE and I'm finally here so we can get the show on the road. All right. Waiting on people to join. While I'm waiting, I might as well get the pleasantries out the way. All right, so my name is Dazzle That Tarot, aka That Girl Dazzle, BKA Dazzle That, aka again the big homie Dazzle. Okay, Dazzle the big homie. Please subscribe to my channel, Dazzle That Tarot. Hit the like button coming into the chat. Hit the notification bell so you can become a notification gang member. And for private readings, just email me at jellome123@gmail.com, and the rates are in the description box. Okay, so just to let you guys know, people who don't know me, my name is what? Dazzle That Tarot, aka That Girl Dazzle, and I'm a fun-loving, intuitive reader who specializes in love and life path. I do celebrity readings, YouTuber readings, pick card readings, monthly horoscopes, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And please be advised that what I do is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only until modern science can come up with a mathematical equation that the spirit world does in fact exist, and all forms of divination are accurate scientific tools. Kind of like Albert Einstein and his atomic theory. Okay, let's get into some things. Up or stuck? Let's talk about Cardi B, okay? And I'm gonna just go ahead and keep it pushing. We're gonna talk about Cardi B and her song Up. Now, some people feel like she has stolen the song, and here's why. Courtesy of Insider.com, Cardi B has once again been accused of plagiarism after resounding success and controversy following her song WAP. Her latest single Up hit music stores on Friday to much fanfare. The phrases Cardi B and Up trended on Twitter. Basically, wow, the official music video reached 13 million views as of Saturday afternoon. I guess this is when it first came out. However, she's also stumbled into online controversy after two New Jersey rappers, Mr. Pesos and Mr. Fontaine, accused her of ripping off their September 2020 collaboration Stuck. Okay? And basically, the phrase in question is, if it's up, then it's stuck. It's repeated throughout both Up and Stuck. Many social media followers noted the similarities between the beat and the lyrics. Cardi B, we want my money, wrote Pesos, who tagged Mr. Fontaine in the tweet. Cardi B addressed her fellow rappers directly. And Cardi B was like, nah, I'm the type of person that avoids problems in court days. If I get inspired by a song, I wouldn't mind giving a percentage or a couple of thousand, but I never heard if this man. It's supposed to be never heard of this man. I'm glad while I was recording this song in August, I was playing with I was playing with something. Whatever. And basically, Cardi B then shared footage of an Instagram Live video where she previewed it on August 7th. But Mr. Fontaine hit her back with a preview of his single on August 6th and recorded it even earlier than that, respectively. That's what he said. He also shared a screenshot that appeared when Stuck premiered on August 6th, and then he currently showed the song's premiere on September 15th. So basically, he's saying that he did it way before her, right? So they go back and forth on Twitter, and pretty much Cardi B was like, fuck the drama, run the numbers up, she wrote. If it's up, then it's stuck is a common slang phrase in the South, as noted by social media users and genius. The phrase is, if it's up, then it's stuck. It's common in hip-hop slang, okay? So we're going to go back to it. And we want to know, is this person, what's up, everybody? Hey, Miss Waverly Cakes, and hey, Shay. But we want to know, basically, if she stole the song. And so what I did was, because I knew I was, a little bit late today, I went ahead and I did my spreads, but my clarifiers, I'm going to go ahead on and do while I'm reading. And basically, we're gonna start with this. So the first thing I asked was, why are these two people saying that she stole their song, right? So the energies of that was the Fool in the reverse right here. The Fool in reverse. This is this overly optimistic person, right? And usually, that's in the past. So of course he was overly optimistic about the song, but also when it comes to this plagiarism, they're overly optimistic too. And I think they ran it past other people, like what did they think, this, that, and the third, before they went and decided to, be a little reckless and start talking on Instagram or Twitter about it, right? Um, Currently right now it's this tower moment. So I feel like they did have a song similar. Hey, new subscriber, what's up? Mental and emotional wellness with Almira. What's up, boo? How are you today? So you have this tower moment. And to be honest, this is in the present position. That means something happened, something sudden. They seen this song up and they're like, oh my God, it looked like our song. They thought it was gonna be a banger. I'll be donating after the show. Oh, thank you. But pretty much they thought it was gonna be a banger. They thought it was gonna be extra. They thought it was gonna be everything. And to see Cardi B playing this song that looks similar to this, they were so upset. And then not only that, their song that came out wasn't as popular. Okay, so that's what it is. So let's go ahead and clarify the past position of the Fool and the current position of the Tower. Okay, so they were really mad. And if you see the Tower, you can see both Pesos and Fontaine being kicked out that tower. Okay, and they don't like it. They don't like it. But I will tell you, where there's smoke, there's fire. And honestly, I like Cardi B, but where there's smoke, there's fire. Okay, so when it's up, it's not obviously stuck because they were not stuck in this building. They got kicked out that building. So how do we get from the past position of overly optimistic, even though we had blockages with the song and it didn't do too well, to now this tower moment? How do we have this? How did this happen for Mr. Pesos and Mr. Fontaine? Mayor Fontaine from New Jersey, mind you. 1, 2. Oop, everything almost dropped down. 1, 2, 3. How did this happen? Oh, because they put a lot of money in this. With this 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, they put in a lot, okay? And for this to happen, it's like, what's up, Know Your Queen? It's like we wasted our investment. Our investment did not pay off, okay? So this is a bad investment. The song was a bad investment. So now you see this person with the song and you like, what the hell? Like, what the fuck? Okay, that's how they feel. It didn't get the hype that they wanted. Hey, Shay. Oh, okay, let's see. But the future position is this King of Wands. They have a lot of arrogance with them. And honestly speaking, it's like stubbornness in a way. And I don't really like it because it's how they come across. Like they're entitled. Like it's this masculine thing. Like, oh, they may even have a problem with a female making it big before them. Even with that. What's up? What's up, Nola? You said Dazzle. But they might even have a problem with that. They may have issue with that, right? Issue with this female taking a song and making it big, right? But the King of Wands in the reverse is always a male, okay? And because this female who was Cardi B took their stuff, they are honestly upset. They're lashing out. And they do have a little arrogance around them. Like, first of all, you had a bad investment with the song anyway. The song didn't hit big. It wasn't like a big old charts, topper. It wasn't. But the fact that this female has done that, oh my God, what the hell? But okay, so how do we get to this Tower card, which is the present, to the King of Wands in the reverse, which is the future, right? 1, 2, 3. Because this female has gained success off of ill-gotten gains. Okay, so with this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, you call me both. Oh, shoot. My bad. You can call me D or Dazzle, whatever you want to do. but honestly, I'm so upset that Cardi B. I wanted to say that Cardi B did not steal it. But when I'm getting the energy of Pesos and Mir Pesos and Mir Fontaine from New Jersey that made the song Stuck, honestly, I get the energy that Cardi B has gotten all this money and gained all this notoriety for the song, but it's from ill-gotten gains because I know that's how they feel. Like they feel. I'm just saying it. Like I know that she hijacked our song, whatever, right? But then you have this advice card, right? In the advice card, it talks about the Page of Swords in the reverse, okay? This is a very cunning person, very manipulative, talks about you behind your back, plots, do all this other stuff, make rumors, make gossip about you, all types of things. Now, the advice to them, though, here's what I'm going to say. For them, their energy, I feel like they have to come to this correct. I wish they wouldn't have took it to the internet first. I wish that they would have went ahead and filed a lawsuit. Okay. Or, got them a lawyer and stuff. There was no need to put on the internet, but it was the childish part of them that did that. Okay. And they're young. And, they're really trying. They invested so much time into this song. And it just feels like it did not take off the way they wanted to. And then you have this other woman who takes a similar song that she probably got inspired by them by. And now it's like up and up for her, and it's not fair. So it's like they're lashing out, they're saying stuff, they all over the internet. They probably in people DM talking mess, they probably spreading gossip about her, a whole bunch of stuff. And to be honest with you, it doesn't make it any better that her enemies are making sure that they spread all that tea and put the extra hate on it. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't make it better. But I also feel like for her as well, the fact that I know how they're feeling, it does come across like she was being a little bit cunning about that. Like she was lying to the masses. But honestly, with them, I feel like they acting up. Like it's the immaturity of them not doing it the right way for me. Okay. But we're gonna see how this King of Wands in the reverse relates to this Page of Swords in the reverse. How does this happen? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Because it's 3 of Cups. Everybody else, this is a celebratory card. How do I get this? Oh, wow. I see what this is. These are women. They're celebrating. Cardi B is celebrating, right? And these men are bitter. They're really upset. They don't like it. They don't like it at all. You have these women turning up off of our song that we created, and this female gets to take it and monetize off of it. That's how they feel. They really, really don't like the fact that people are celebrating Cardi B's win. Okay, so they're doing a bunch of little stuff that it's just immature, and they're not going about it the right way. Let's see. And to be honest, what motivated them, the influence was the Ten of Cups. They want to be happy. They wanted success. They wanted emotional fulfillment. And to be honest with you, that song that they had invested in, they thought would be a really big hit. They thought it would be a big banger. You know what I'm saying? And that's the issue. So it's like they're trying to rectify it all at this point, right? So how do we get from this Page of Swords in the reverse to this Ten of Cups? With this advice card and this influence card. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out what sign either Pesos is or Fontaine is. But I really feel like because this King of Wands pops up again. So I'm thinking whoever was the most vocal about everything that went on, I'm going to just call him the King of Wands. He pops up again. So really, I feel like this King of Wands, who is usually successful in creative ventures, he knows what he wants. He goes after what he wants. Things like that, right? But I feel like he's the one that's spreading the hate and the gossip. And he's the one that was really rooting for this song that he really thought would be a hit. So I don't know if that is Mr. Fontaine, Murray Fontaine. I think that's the person who was the most vocal. That's the person, right? That's the person who's behind this. Um, because he really liked that song and he really wanted it to be good. But here's the obstacle. The obstacle is it's the three of swords in the reverse. You got to get over this, okay? Because the thing is, the song didn't happen, and so you have to stop the shit talking, and you have to move on. Because at the end of the day, this song was not going to happen. It's like fetch. It wasn't going to happen, okay? And guess what? It's old. You can get over it, right? So let's figure this out. You have the influences being the Ten of Pentacles, and you have the obstacle being the Three of Swords in the reverse. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here's the issue. You got the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Now, I'm really starting to think this is about whoever was the most vocal about the alleged plagiarism. Okay, so honestly, the Ten of Wands speaks of someone having to lessen the burden. Okay, someone that needs to be like, look, I can't do it all on my own. I can't fight this fight all on my own. I need to delegate, right? But this is also taking the burden off of yourself and putting it on another person, okay? So honestly, this is how he feels. And at the end of the day, he's going to come at Cardi B hard about it. That's what he did because he really felt like she took his stuff. That's how he feels. Like it ain't no doubt in his mind that Cardi B took his shit. Okay, so that's how he feels. But I feel like he's just overly gung ho about it. It's how he's going about it. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna tell y'all this Tower card and this Ten of Pentacles or this King of Wands in the reverse and this Ten of not Ten of Pentacles, this Ten of Cups. Honestly, let me get it right. This King of Wands in the reverse and this Ten of Cups upright tells me that somebody's acting out. Somebody's being hella childish and acting out. Okay, so that's what he's doing for real. Okay, so then I have the outcome being the Five of Swords in the reverse. It went from him maybe having a valid case to now it just seems like he's openly bullying people. Right? And now it's openly talking shit about Cardi B online. And Cardi B can do nothing about it because guess what? It's online. What are you going to do? This is him saying how he feels and outright just accusing her in the public eye instead of him just getting a lawyer and doing it that way. That's what that says. It also with him, he's feeling like, look, this is what somebody did to me. This is what she did to me. And he's showing everybody on the internet. Okay. So that's what he's doing. He's like, look at what she did to me. Okay. So to him, and the way it looks like, just judging from him, his energy, he really feels like Cardi B robbed him of something. Okay. And it's bothersome. But the way he's going about it, he's being very evil about it. Okay. That's how he feels. But I just feel like if it's that deep, how come you didn't get a lawyer? How come you haven't sued anybody right then and there? Because honestly, I wouldn't even be online talking about it. I'd be walking it like I talked to you, whatever. And so then I asked, did Cardi B steal it though? Honestly. You know what I got? I got this before I looked at the hidden energy, right? To be honest with you, this won't hold up well in court for him, for them, for the duo who said that she stole, right? Because to be honest with you, Cardi B was waiting on the hit with this Two of Wands, and you know what? She collaborated with the right people and got it. And at this point, it's not her technically stealing anything because she's getting the beat from somebody. She's getting the creative what is that, the creative, as far as the lyrics, she's getting help from other people. So it's like at this point it doesn't even have to be her. It could be somebody in her camp who got the same beat, or like got inspired by whatever they said. But I'll be honest with you, in this past position is the musician in the reverse, and this is a trickster. Okay, manipulating. Okay, so you're gonna have to figure that out of who's this musician, right? And I feel like with this thing, whatever trickster thing that happened with this Eight of Wands in the present, it took off. Things changed, and it was just off to a new creative venture. It went somewhere else. So to me, I feel like whoever gave her the shit probably probably got inspired by them, to be honest. So I think it's a bit of a lie here. People saying something that they're not. So I feel like at the most part, Cardi B should acknowledge that it could have came from him. And that's what I'll say with that. But we're going to clarify this musician in the reverse, in the past, and the Eight of Wands in the present. Okay? Let's clarify this. 1, 2, 3. It's clarified by the Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay? So the Three of Swords in reverse talks about getting over a heartbreak. So it talks about getting over a heartbreak. This is past shit talking, whatever the case may be. But this is also saying that whatever you was going through, whatever you had before will never be the same. But you can build on for the future. You can build a new relationship. I feel like she was literally trying to have that same momentum as when she first came out. So she was looking for stuff. She was absolutely looking for stuff to do. And she was looking for inspiration. She was looking for a beat. She was looking for this, and she was looking for that. And to be honest with you, whoever gave her whatever they gave her, I feel like it's part their fault. But she was out here trying to make things work, and that's how it worked. She tried to step her coochie up and do what she had to do, and she came out with another hit. In this future position, she's looking like she's sitting like the Queen of Swords in the reverse. The Queen of Swords in the reverse does not take accountability at all. This is somebody who's pretty much of a victim, and they can be a little snotty sometimes, but I'm gonna say this is somebody who's pretty much of a victim, right? She likes to play the victim. You see her, this looks like something she will wear, and in this reverse, this is her trying to shut up this big ass bird that wants to say shit, right? So pretty much she's gonna say in this future card, she's gonna say, well, it wasn't me, it wasn't my fault. And I'm pretty sure she's saying that now. It wasn't me, it wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything. And how dare they sit there and talk to me like that? And, at the end of the day, she's not going to be not like mentally mature enough to leave stuff alone. And then she goes online. See, that's what she did. She was going online and going back and forth with these people, knowing that she should have just been quiet and let her lawyers handle that. That's what should have happened. But it's like the immaturity of both parties. Like that could have just happened like that. But I don't get it. But let's see. This present card, which is the Eight of Wands, and the future is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Explain this for me. 2, 3. Clear thoughts. First, this is someone having many options. In the reverse, this is someone making a decision. Okay, making a clear judgment. Okay. Honestly, she had many options on the table, and she chose that. Okay, so like I said, it's not really her fault. It's whoever's behind the scenes giving her beats and giving her lyrics. It's kind of like their fault. honestly. And I'm not trying to push blame for her, but that's how it just shows up. It's kind of like their fault. But what she should do is have enough sense to not say anything. And at the very least, if you're going to say something, you're already honest about you having a creative group, or you know what I'm saying, like a creative team that helps you with beats and lyrics and stuff like that. You could have said, well, I personally did not seek out your song to copy. And I don't know, but then that would be like throwing your team under the bus, and you can't do that, right? But the advice card is the death in the reverse. Now, death is a transition in the rebirth. The advice to Cardi B would be, look, if you want to be looked at different, you're going to have to go about things in a different way. Shut the fuck up on the internet. That's the only thing you got to do. But she did shut up after a while, and she left it alone. But she should have never said anything at all. She should have got her lawyers involved immediately. She ain't got to say nothing. If you innocent, don't say nothing. So how do we get from the Queen of Swords or the future card to the death in the reverse as the advice card? 1, 2, 3. Okay. What they're saying is, what Spirit is saying is this, because she has the Page of Swords in the reverse. The issue is this, Cardi B. The more, and I'm saying Cardi B, because this is the advice part. The more that she sits there and feels like she's a victim, goes online and talks about whatever issue she's going through, the people who don't like her is still going to victimize her, and they're going to say she doesn't take any accountability or responsibility, and they're still going to gossip, make vicious gossip about her. They're still going to manipulate the crowd to make people not like her, and they're going to be on her toes. Look at that bad press. It's going to be everywhere, all over YouTube, everything. Cardi B is this, Cardi B is that. If you don't want that to happen, you want a rebirth, you don't want people to keep talking mess about you and keep cyberbullying you, you might have to go ahead and stop and go about things in a different way. You're going to have to close your mouth and get your lawyers involved immediately and let them handle it. Okay, so for like I said, she wanted a banger. She was waiting on another banger because what influenced her about the song was the 6 of Cups, right? So the 6 of Cups talks about happiness, past things, and I feel like she wanted the success of the past, right? So then we have this transition card, this death card in reverse with the 6 of Cups. So let's go ahead and clarify that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's because she's the Queen of Wands. She's very successful. She's very creative, very outgoing. Okay, so that is what it is, right? She had success. So then we talk about this 4 chalices, 4 cups that's in her obstacles, and that means that you need to be happy with what you have. I feel like with Cardi B, she's very creative. She can come up with her own creative ideas for real sometimes. She doesn't really need that much help from others as much as she gets. And then we're going to figure out why is that. How did we get from the 6 of Cups to the 4 of chalices here? 1, 2, 3. This 9 of Cups. This is lucky. This is wish fulfillment, right? So I feel like this is somebody who honestly can manifest what she wants to. And to be honest, she is creative. So whatever she would do, if she can go inside herself and do it, I think she'll have another bop, and she doesn't need to ask different people on her team to do stuff, because I feel like a lot of stuff, what they do, they get influenced by other people. Like they look at other people's stuff sometimes and they put stuff in the lyrics that, and then make her look bad, right? And it doesn't make it look good that people are talking about it, period. But this outcome, because she is this Queen of Swords in the reverse, she get the outcome of the 3 of Swords. This talks about shit talking. People are still going to talk shit about her, and it's going to hurt her feelings. So even though the song may be good and she may get all her little accolades, whatever the case may be, people are still going to trash talk this song, okay? And that's on period. That's just what it's going to be. And so she changed up how she goes about doing stuff. To be honest with you, I really wanted to say that she had nothing to do at all and they're just lying. No, they're not lying. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Somebody on Cardi B's creative team got influenced by these two guys from New Jersey, and that's what that is. I mean, honestly, like I kind of feel bad for saying that. I ain't even want to say that, but but that was the long-winded reading of that. So, I mean, honestly, you guys, I don't want to do long-winded readings. I just be wanting to go in depth with people, and I just figured since I had already laid out the cards and stuff, I just felt like I can just clarify some stuff where I'm going so that'll make up for me laying out the cards already. So tell me if you guys like the long-winded version or do you guys like me just talking shit? In the short-winded version. Okay. But anyway, let's get into this child. Okay. So let's see. Just to let you guys know, I am doing $5 tarot readings after the show. And if you want to jump on the live, you can get a free 3-card reading. $5 in depth. You can skip the line VIP style. Okay, let's talk about the ruined reputation runs away RocNation. Okay, so I wanted to know because I was looking at some stuff, right? And pretty much, I think people kind of think that RocNation is going to stop working with Megan Thee Stallion amid of all the scandal that she's been through and currently going through. And, I want to do a reading on it. I'm like, okay, so the song is a banger, though? Yes, it is. It's a banger. And all she got to do is be quiet and let her lawyers get involved. You said I like details. Thank you. But look, thank you. Because I was like, ooh, that was long-winded. But yeah. So all Cardi B has to do is basically, not respond to them people. Because they knew they song that came out. And this is me just saying this. They knew that song that they had stuck. They knew after the fact that they had wasted. It was a lot of investment in that song that didn't pan out the way they wanted to. But then they feel like, what the fuck? Like, I literally put all this in this song and it doesn't work for me. But this bitch, she get to take a song that sounds similar to mine and make it big and make it a hit. And oh wow. And then it's like the I don't like that King of Wands energy in the reverse. It's the arrogance for me. It's like, oh, so what you saying is your song was so good that I had to steal it. But when you did it, you didn't get as many views as me. That type of thing, right? It's the arrogance and it's the going back and forth on the internet. Like I feel like at some point in time, y'all call her unprofessional, which is unprofessional. She should have got her lawyers involved immediately. But however, y'all are unprofessional as well because all y'all had to do was go get your lawyer involved immediately if it is plagiarism and let the courts decide, not the court of public opinion. Because all you guys are doing is feeding the blogs and feeding like haters and all this other stuff. So it's just drama. It makes it drama and shit talking. So and nothing gets done. So if somebody really stole something from you, then what did you get done about it? Only thing you did was slander them. I didn't think Madden would last. She's talented, but her songs are the same. Oh wow, like a lot of people say that though. A lot of people say that. Do tell. A lot of people say that. Never trust. Okay, so let's see. Let's talk about this situation, right? With Megan Thee Stallion and stuff. Honestly, I read Megan Thee Stallion a couple of times. His thing I don't like. I don't like it when people, but then again, there's a lot of people. It's not her fucking song. No talent having ass. You said it's not her fucking song. Well, to be honest with you, it was never going to be her song if everybody else had wrote it for her. I mean, if you got a whole creative team that probably came up with 90% of your songs. If you got a whole team that probably came up with the majority part of your song, then was it really genuinely your song? It was made for you to be yours as a gift, but was it genuinely constructed by you? And I feel like whoever's on her team helping her gets inspired by other celebrities, not other celebrities, but other artists. You know what I mean? But even with Drake, like people, like a lot of guys that I know say that Drake get inspired by a lot of other artists. You know what I'm saying? So he take a lot of stuff from other artists. Even Soldier Boy told you Drake took stuff from him. Yeah, that's crazy. 6 writers in a sound like that. But that's the thing. Never trust someone that tries to be over friendly with everyone. Oh shit. But see, here's the thing though. Now, here's the part that makes me mad about that, right? They say that about Megan Thee Stallion, but however, wasn't her ex-friend Kelsey out here being friends with everybody who had a problem with Megan Thee Stallion? Isn't that over friendly? I mean, I'm just asking. Maybe it's me. I don't deal with no types of things like that. I think, to be honest, when Chelsea was out here talking about what Megan Thee Stallion liked to do and this, that, and the third, but I'm like, you her friend. You was probably doing it with her. And if she bisexual, if she always around you, you said Drake watch upcoming artists and take their style. I think yes. So I'm like, and then, it's even other people. Like, people say Beyonce take stuff from people. And I'm like, well, I find it funny that it's like people got to really drag Cardi B about it. But don't nobody really drag a Drake. Nobody really drag other people. They like sweep it under the rug a lot. And I see that happening with a lot of females. A lot of females, they is selective about who they want to drag. They don't drag everybody for doing it. They only drag a certain amount of people or a certain person that they don't like at the moment. And I'm like, no, you got to do that to everybody that do it. And you said Kelsey trash too, only relevant because of Meg. Yes, that's how I feel. And people was looking at me like I was crazy because I was saying that. I'm like, no, it's true. Beyonce, Lady Gaga, etc. You gotta line them all up and talk about them. Line them all up. Talk about all them hoes. But look. Here's what I got though. Like I said, I had put them out, but I am going to clarify, and I'm gonna use this other deck, this Shadowscapes Tarot, to clarify some things. Because what goes on in the dark must come out in the light. Okay, and to be honest, Megan, before I read this, you better hope you're telling the truth. Because you said, shit, I drag whoever. Girl. But Megan, you better hope you're telling the truth, girl. Because that's why I like Pusha T. He's the only one who had the heart to drag Drake in that diss song. But he's one of my favorite rappers anyway. Okay. Shit. And people didn't think, and people, honestly, like I like Remy Ma. I'm not gonna lie, I do. You know what I mean? She's a Gemini like me. But let me see. Let's talk about this. First of all, the first thing that came out was this power card in the reverse. There's 4 of Pentacles. When I'm asking this question about will she lose the RocNation deal, right? I'm gonna tell you right now, this 4 of Pentacles is I see you missed out on the reading I did. I already told you she got shot a long time ago. She did get hit with something. Tori did do something to her. Okay, now that's the thing that you have to prove. But see, in the court of public opinion, because you have this narrative that gets twisted, the court of public opinion and the people who are driving the forces of the court of public opinion, they're against Megan. So it doesn't matter if she got shot or not at this point, because something happened to her. And you know what I'm saying, that people are really like coming against her. They formed together like Voltron. That's the thing. In the court of public opinion, you said that bitch was walking though. What you mean? I got shot in the leg and I'm still walking. I got shot in the thigh. I ain't gonna lie though. I mean, the first night I walked. Matter of fact, let me get it more right. When I got shot, I ran. I got shot straight in and out, and I ran. I was running like a track star. This big bitch was running 3 blocks up the street. I'll never forget that. I was running like a track star. But when I calmed down, the only time I stopped, and I actually started to feel it is when I was in the ambulance and that adrenaline was wearing off. So you never know. Her adrenaline could have been up. She could have been drunk. All that. Nah, bro, both feet. Shit. I know people that got shot in the head and was still walking around. I mean, to be honest, matter of fact, like, I used to work as an EMT, and I remember we were posting at emergency room, and this guy literally drives up, you know what I'm saying, with a bullet hole in his head. So you never know how the body reacts to adrenaline. You just don't know. Oh no, but I'll read it again for y'all. But matter of fact, I should post that video that I did on it. I should like unprivate it because I actually did a video reading about it. So she did get shot. And I did get it right that she was outside the car when it happened. So either she got grazed or shot, one of the two. But a bullet was involved, okay? But let me see. Well, RocNation, they invested a lot of money. They kicked out a lot of money to Megan Thee Stallion, okay? And to be honest with y'all, because the court of public opinion does not like Megan Thee Stallion, her album did not do well because you have this group of people that's telling you Megan is a fucked up person, this, that, and the third, and it's turning people off, okay? So all this money that they invested, the album didn't do well, okay? So now RocNation feels like it's the 3 of Wands. Yeah, my friend's cousin got shot in the leg and she ran, but she said her leg felt like jello, but she still ran. That adrenaline was pumping. I'm trying to tell you, people don't understand, man. Matter of fact, I didn't feel heat until I sat down in the ambulance. Okay, until I felt safe in the ambulance and it was driving off. That's when that shit stopped burning. It was burning like a perm. No, it was more than a perm. I ain't never felt my body heat up before. Like, my body was heated by the time it was over. Matter of fact, that night, I ain't even gonna lie, that night they let me out the hospital because it was a straight in and out wound and it didn't hit any like bones or arteries. So if you don't know about gunshot wounds, they're so hot that you don't have to sew them together if they go straight in and out, right? Because what happens is the bullet heats up the flesh so hot that bacteria won't grow in it. So what they do is they tell you to flesh it out and wrap it up in a bandage, right? So it can heal from the inside out, okay? And then not only that, they give you good old drugs. So I'm not gonna lie, when I got out the hospital, did I have to walk on crutches? Yeah, because the adrenaline ran, wore out. But that was only for a couple of days, a day or so. Not a day or so. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was probably like a couple of days, if I remember. And basically, they gave me them good old Percocets and sent me about my way. And then, afterwards, I had to make an appointment to my primary care doctor so she can see it and, we can do whatever we needed to do. I didn't really have no therapy for it because, after a while, I was able to walk and I was fine. And then I was back chilling with my friends, shaking my ass. Period. And that's on period. So that's why when they was like, oh, well, how can Megan shake her ass? Shit, I was shaking my ass after I got shot. And the bullet hole was still there. I was wrapping the shit out that damn wound with gauze. I was not playing. And I was still getting drunk too, but I couldn't really, my folks had made sure I wasn't able to get hooked on Percocets or nothing because they took the bottle of Percocets and they only gave it to me as needed. And if I wasn't really in pain, they just gave me like a Motrin or something, But yeah. Matter of fact, what's crazy is I think my cousin stole my Percocets when I didn't need them no more because I still had some left. I think he stole them and he sold them. So that's the irony, right? That's the funny part. Like he sold my Percocets. He didn't give me no cut or nothing. I really think he sold them. Anyway, but this present energy right here is the Three of Wands in the reverse. Now, if you don't know what the Three of Wands is, of course, it's an action card. It's all about creativity. It's all about enterprise, relationships, action, whatever. All right. It's a fire energy. We all know that Jay-Z is a Sagittarius, and Miss Megan is a Aquarius. And the thing is about this, she was, I don't know how this relates to her being like one of the a fire truck. I think she was on a fire truck in one of those outside performances or something like that. It was, but look, any which way, this is the unrequited love thing. This is when someone has put all this stuff into you in hopes that they'll get it back in return, but they haven't really gotten it back in return. So the problem is they put all this money into her and in hopes that she would do good. They sized her up. They let her have her creative space, and she had all the opportunity to her leisure to be good and be great and everything else like that. But because of this scandal and because of public opinion, things took a left and it started to look bad. Okay, so that's how that looked. This future card though is this Nine of Wands though. This Nine of Wands talks about this is fortitude. Okay. Again, this is another action card. This is another thing about creativity, enterprise, relationships. This is having to stand guard and protect your brand, right? So now they have to stand guard and protect her, okay? That's what it is. They have to protect their asset because they put too much money into this. They need something back into return. And if they don't get this scandal together, they're not going to get their money the way they need to get their money, okay? So we're going to go ahead on and clarify some stuff because I just told y'all all this and I was talking and I forgot to clarify. So why do we have this past position as the Four of Pentacles in the reverse and in the present position as the Three of Wands in the reverse? 1, 2, 3. Okay. This Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, Megan. Okay, now this is what I want to tell you. This is somebody who signs a contract but does not read the fine print. Okay, Megan, you need to put out and you need to leave the controversy alone because, bitch, you belong to them for a minute and you need to put out. And stop letting Tory Lanez distract you and stop letting your haters distract you, okay? Because the contract you signed, I hope you read the fine print. I hope that I'm not chirping. I hope you read the fine print on that contract, okay? But anyway, let's see. The Three of Wands in reverse in the present position and the Nine of Wands right in the future position. Clarify that for me. 1, 2. Ooh, that flew right out. Juggling. Okay? Juggling. Sorry, you guys. I'm going to tell y'all right now. They're trying to manage their asset. Okay? That's what this is talking about. I put all this into Megan Thee Stallion. RocNation has put all this money into her, and she signed this contract. And at this point, they gave her this creative space. They gave her everything she needed. And it's like, we giving you all this stuff, and you're not pushing out the way that you should. We're not getting back what we need. And it's like, first of all, we're gonna have to protect our assets because our money is looking funny in this situation, okay, with her. And if this will help, okay, with this advice card, is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Now, let me tell y'all, this is exactly how the public views Megan because her reputation is tarnished. It doesn't even matter if someone really hurt her. Her reputation is done, right? And they're going to keep dragging it down. That's the problem. And I wrote this down. The minute that I seen this, I wrote this down for y'all because I wanted to make sure I said this exact same way I thought about it. This card, this Queen of Wands, who is usually this outgoing entrepreneur, crazy successful at whatever she puts her mind to. Right here is talking about someone who's ruthlessly ambitious. Okay, so and that's how she's being seen as ruthlessly ambitious. Okay, and not only that, she was supposed to go harder than that. It wasn't just supposed to go gold. She was supposed to be the next really, really huge big thing. So this is somebody who's ruthlessly ambitious. Okay, so that's how she's being looked at. And also, it's also the fact that it's kind of like people view it as kind of like her emotionally blackmailing people at this point, like blackmailing Tory Lanez and stuff. So it's all about her reputation, about how people perceive her. Let's clarify this Nine of Wands and this Queen of Wands in the reverse. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you got the Chariot. The Chariot is moving forward with or without anybody. So really, at this point, they're going to try to protect her brand, and they're going to still move forward with her, even though she needs to pull out money. She needs to put out more than just gold. Okay, she needs more than just gold. They pay her more than just your album going gold. We need more. We need more. We need the public to love you. We need platinum, plaques, all that. We need, what is that? Awards. We need all these things because guess what? Initially, when we first signed you, you were hot. You was the next big thing. You was a hot girl. That's what that fire truck means. She was a hot girl. And that hot girl is in the reverse. She ain't that hot right now. And the promise of her remaining this hot girl is starting to simmer. I mean, it's starting to like cool off. Somebody's putting water on her career. Be right back, y'all. All right. So then we have this stuff. This right here, this talks about defeat. Okay. Ooh, we've been on here for about an hour, and I'm gonna wrap this up. Yes. I think I'm gonna go. Should I go ahead on and do the other one? No. But this is about defeat, okay? This talks about the 5 of Swords. What is really driving them, their main purpose right now is to prove that Tory really was doing what Megan said he was doing, or he did. And Megan is trying to prove it. Okay, so Megan wants guys to know, like, look, this is exactly what was going on with me. And then the whole time it's like it doesn't feel good knowing that somebody who's hurt me is online openly saying stuff about me, or people who used to be my friend is openly saying stuff about me. Okay. The obstacle is this depression card. The obstacle is isolating Megan Thee Stallion. They want to isolate her. Okay. That's what that is. She's being bullied and people are trying to isolate her. So let me see. Why do I have this Queen of Wands in the reverse and the 5 of Swords in the reverse? Clarify that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's 9 of Cups, okay? You have haters. You have haters, and guess what? I also feel like you're going to find out that the good thing, though, the driving force is finding out that what is happening to her really is happening to her, okay? People are trying to take away her stardom. People did do stuff to her, things like that. And I think they're going to figure it out, okay? I also feel like with this defeat card, this 5 of Swords in the reverse, and this Hermit in the reverse, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I also feel like this is because at the end of the day, Also, this is also somebody who does not cross all their T's, dot all their I's, and this is somebody with money problems. So I feel like there's somebody in the background who is she owes money. Oh, there we go. That's what I got. She owes money. She owes money. Okay, she's having money problems. She owed money to people. People are out here trying to ice her out and isolate her. But guess what? This moon card in the reverse, this means to me, okay, this is a time frame card in the reverse. Things come to light and secrets get revealed. So I'm gonna tell y'all whoever's lying is about to be revealed, and that's going to be the outcome of her Rock Nation experience. So I feel like if we're going to clarify the Hermit in the reverse and the Moon card in the reverse, let's see. One, two, three. Strength. I feel like you guys are going to find out that Tory Lanez is lying. And Rock Nation isn't going to go anywhere. They invested too much in her, and no matter the scandal, they're not going anywhere yet. So there you go. And y'all gonna figure out Tory Lanez is lying. And that's just in a nutshell. He's lying about something. And, but by the end of it, it's like, well, damn, she's damned if she do, damned if she don't. Because her reputation is just trash right now, okay? So we're going to talk about this manifestation, right? This is going to be cool. And, this is going to be something beautiful for Asian doll. Let me go ahead and do Asian doll. Okay? We're going to go past the pleasantries and do Asian doll. Okay? This is going to be my last one. Asian doll, tapping into the energy, right? So I had this theory that Asian doll is now tapping into King Von's energy. She already has his tattoo on her hand, and it kind of seemed like she's starting to do his mannerisms. Her raps are starting to sound like him and everything else, and it's starting to sound like him. Okay, she even changed her name to Queen Von or whatever the case may be, things like that, right? When I'm asking, is she tapping into the energy? This comes from a place of the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Now, I'll be honest with you. Asian doll is a Sagittarius, okay? King Von is a Leo. I feel like they both can get frustrated at times. Both of them can have shortcuts. Okay, King Von, he set out on this rap career. It didn't work out because unfortunately he passed away. With Asian doll, she's been pretty much on her own with her rapping and stuff, and she's been doing, she's been making it and stuff, but she want to blow up, right? And she can get frustrated as well. And I think this whole thing is about the fact that she does manifest this energy in the past position of a musician. She really does. And I want you guys to notice these hands right here. She's doing that. She really is. She's meditating, she's manifesting, and she's meditating. So to me, I feel like she does tap into his energy. Okay? So that's a yes. But it's because she gets frustrated about her career, about what's going on with her in her career. Okay, and she's frustrated about the fact that he didn't go far like he wanted to, because he really could have went further if he wanted to. In this future position, you got this Hierophant card. To me, people may view this as inappropriate. Like, why are you so gung-ho about doing all this with Von's name and stuff? But really, it's more to it than that. And it's really because she misses him. And she taps into him to help her creatively and with her career. And matter of fact, if you look at this is her manifesting. She wears this pink hair. You see this? She always do like little cute little weird styles. This is her manifesting. Okay. But let's get into this. Then you have this advice card, this Wheel of Fortune. This is just letting her know that things are going to go her way. She doesn't have to be as frustrated about her career as she is. So things are going to go her way, okay? That's that Wheel of Fortune. That's that advice. why she's doing it because it's Five of Swords. Because sometimes she feels like dominated from the industry or whatever by the industry, and she feels like she's not winning. This is this defeatism card, right? So that's why she taps into his energy, right? Also, what she does have to understand, I think I had these two cards mixed up. This was right here, but this is the obstacle. She needs to get out of that. Okay, that was the obstacle. But she taps into his energy because she loves him. Okay, you got this you got the lovers. Okay, she loves him and she makes the choice to tap into him. Matter of fact, they look just alike. They look like twins when you start looking at them over and over again, especially when they did their video together. They look alike, and it's starting to be like their mannerisms are like now that he passed. So they really do join up. You see this? They're both joining up. Like that's what she's doing. She's really tapping into it. And I think, like I said, the obstacle was the Five of Swords. She needs to get over this defeatism and stop being so frustrated because she'll be fine. And I think with this outcome, I think with this King of Swords outcome, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is somebody, and she is independent. She doesn't have the backing of major labels, which can make things a little difficult. Yep, exactly. But this King of Swords, though, I feel like when she does tap into him, she has a clearer mind and she can actually make good decisions and not rational decisions. So I feel like she meditates, okay? I feel like she meditates, she manifests. It wouldn't surprise me if she uses crystals, okay? It would not surprise me. So that's what she's been doing, you guys, okay? But I feel like she'll be fine now. I feel like she'll be fine. I feel like when she does it, she gets clearer thoughts when it comes to her creative ventures. And she make good music when she does tap into him. Okay? She really does. But the mannerisms be thick. Like you'll see it. Like you see him in her, you know. But that's how that is, all right? Let's see. What else we got going on? Okay, so I know I spent a little bit longer than usual. I said I was going to do a few readings, so go ahead, you guys. I'm going to give you guys till a few minutes. Whoever want to do a reading, go ahead, let me know. Because I'm going to go ahead and do a few couple of readings. I guess they can be free or donated, however you want to do it. So tell me how you guys liked it. I've been on here for a whole hour. I was explaining the fuck out of some cards, right? But no. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to be doing the whole Dr. Dre and April situation. That's going to be funny. Funny, funny, funny. So I'm giving you guys a couple more minutes. See if anybody want to do a reading. If no one wants to do a reading, about to roll out. It's been an hour and 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, you guys. So again, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And make sure you hit the notification bell to become a notification gang member to know when I go back live. Tomorrow, I'm going to go live again, and we're going to give some more juicy topics and everything else like that. So if you like my channel, please like everything. Make sure y'all hit that like button so you guys can see me more often. You know what I mean? So, all right, you guys. I love you guys. Peace. Be safe and be successful. All right? Peace out.